or your feet. Don't worry if everything looks black to you this first time. That sometimes happens. See if you can notice them through your other senses, just feeling. Look down and notice your hands or your feet. And then if you can, see if you can perceive what the rest of your environment looks like or feels like, sounds like, smells like. Just notice it. Notice everything. Even if all you're noticing is blackness, that's okay too. Remember, you're having the experience that is perfect for you this time and every time. Stay relaxed. And then as you're looking around with your perception, take note. See if you can identify your quantum twin, your parallel self. Remembering that it may not look like your human self in this reality. It may not even be physical. You'll know your twin. Don't be surprised or shocked, and please don't judge or analyze. Remember, we're feeling from the heart now, not the mind. You might observe your twin for a few moments, taking note of how they move through their environment, what they're doing, what they seem like. Take a moment to observe. Excellent. Now we're going to merge with your twin. This may be as simple as giving that other person a hug if it's a physical entity. Maybe you connect at the heart center or at the third eye. Or maybe you just merge with that beam of light, or you hold on to that rock, or you sit on the back of that turtle in space. Whatever your experience is perfect for you. Again, don't judge or censor or analyze. Love. So take these next few moments, or these next few eons, to merge completely with your quantum twin, with your parallel self. Enjoy this part of the journey. Do this now. Wonderful. Know that as you are merged, your quantum twin is unconditionally transferring into your own consciousness the feeling state of all the experience, all the tools, all of the techniques that you need to not only pinpoint what your highest excitement is in each and every situation where you need to utilize it, but also how to utilize it to bring helping you to heal in the way that is best for you and has lived for this moment to gift you with all of these beautiful things. It's now time to unique identity, as do you. So move apart, and then I want you to reach into your heart center, and without judgment or analysis, I want you to retrieve the most perfect gift of gratitude that is in there just waiting for you to give to your quantum twin. Retrieve the gift. You might look at it, notice what it is, and then in deepest gratitude and with the most heartfelt thanks, give it to your quantum twin, maybe even with a little bow of thanks. Your twin receives the gift, bows back to you, and you say your goodbyes. You turn and face your transit door. I'll have you engage your Bhaga Mudra once more so that you can set the intention that you now will retain everything that was given you by your quantum twin, and that now I'm going to count you up from 1 to 3 in the method that we did before, only backwards, seeing and saying to yourself the numerals 3 times, and at the end of the last 3, you will easily and safely and effortlessly jump back through the transit door, back to the stairway in the tree. You may disengage your Bhaga as we begin. 1, 2, 3. Now jump through the transit door and effortlessly land on the other side of the door, back at the bottom of the stairway in the tree. The doorway shuts easily and gently behind you, and you now float effortlessly up the stairs, back to the top of the stairs, and out the doorway, exiting this beautiful ancient tree. The outer door shuts gently, and you just sit down now for a moment on the earth outside the tree. Notice how it feels here. Maybe you're sitting on some velvety moss or a beautiful fragrant bed of pine needles or a warm flat stone in the sun. Sit and feel the earth beneath you. Notice how wonderful it is to be back in your forest. You might reach out and find a beautiful stone or a crystal sitting nearby. Pick it up in your hand and feel it, the weight of it, the nice grounding energy of it. Feel the pulse of the earth, grounding yourself now back in the present. Release both the stone and the flower and allow yourself to get up and walk back down the path, starting to come back now to your physical body, coming back to the present moment, coming back all the way back, feeling your body, feeling the temperature of the air on your skin, hearing the sound of my voice again, and gently wiggling your fingers and toes now. Maybe you bring yourself into a seated position and give yourself a hug, wrapping your arms around yourself, telling yourself how much you love who you are right here and right now, and then gently open your eyes. Excellent. And then just take a few more moments to become even more grounded and come all the way back. Wonderful. You've just now completed a quantum jump. And in this quantum jump, you were given a method, a feeling state of finding your highest excitement. With this highest excitement, we hope that you'll be able now to make decisions, whether it's what to eat for dinner, or which of two job choices you're going to make. Whatever your choice, you know it's going to be the best. And so I highly encourage you to practice this. I use an example a lot of the times to explain how highest excitement works. Let's say after this quantum jump, you decide to go down to the corner market and get a snack because you're hungry. And really there's nothing in there that looks good but a Hostess Twinkie, which I don't think they sell any. Just for the point of example, you see a Twinkie, and well, most of you know I'd probably say you want to pick the apple. It's healthier. But you can't make a choice, so you buy both, and you step outside and you sit down on the bench outside the store, and you're just holding the Twinkie in one hand, the apple in the other hand. You look at the colors and the smell any smells, and you're like, man, they both feel kind of the same. Which one is more exciting? Well, the apple's pretty, and it has a nice fragrance, but you look at the Twinkie and there's this little cute, funny-looking cowboy cartoon character on the front of it, and you're like, I remember that from when I was a kid. And it makes you laugh, or it makes you tingle, or excitement. And the person looks curious, interested. They sit down and you begin to describe what we just did and why. And pretty soon, this person says, you know, that's the most honest answer I've ever heard anybody give about such an outrageous question. I'd like to get to know more about this. Or maybe they say, you're the most honest person I've ever seen. I'm looking for people like you in my company. Do you need a job? Who knows? Or maybe it's a newspaper reporter and they want to do an interview with you about this process. Doesn't matter. The Twinkie was just a catalyst to help you take your next step in life, even though it may seem totally unrelated to what it is you need to do. So I hope you will follow your highest excitement in everything now, because it's in your own consciousness now. It's in your DNA, this tool, this technique, this feeling state. You'll get better and better at it each time. Begin with something small, like what to eat for your dinner after this workshop, or whether to go out sledding or stay inside. or what CD to put on to relax to later. Practice it just like you practice your bhaga, and notice what happens in your life. You might want to journal. All right, so as I'm looking at my own computer monitor over here, it looks like it may be buffering, and I apologize to you. Sometimes when we're having bad weather where I live, it's a little tough to keep things going on the computer, so I apologize. On my phone that I'm live streaming from, it still shows that we're live. So we'll see. I'm going to open up the forum now if anybody is wanting to chat and ask a question. So if you're receiving this, I'll take a few moments to see if there are any questions from the chat, and if there are, we'll address them now. So please feel free to do that. All right, everybody. Are there any questions for the chat? We'll give it just a few more moments because there is a time delay between my broadcast and what you're seeing on your computer. That's why I have my laptop up here as well, so I can see what you're outlandish or unfamiliar, and that's okay. Don't judge them. I highly recommend that you write down your experience. That's why we created the Quantum Jump group on Facebook. And again, if you want to join that group, please just message me or email me or text me, and I'll be happy to add you if you are a Facebook person. If you don't Facebook and you have questions, you can email me at shaktiuniverse@gmail.com or at yourquantumshaman@gmail.com. And both of those addresses are in the class description here. But Shakti Universe is SHAKTI Universe, all one word, @gmail.com. And then the other email address is for my Quantum Shaman website, which is yourquantumshaman.com, or yourquantumshaman@gmail.com. All right, so feel free to ask questions there, to share experiences with each other. If you become a member of the Facebook group, that is a safe and private group, so it's secure, and we all have agreed, those of us who are on that group, to be non-judgmental and to be supportive and to actually really enjoy each other's experiences. I always, after a Quantum Jump post, some notes. Sometimes I post the music that I played during the jump, and often I will post my own experiences as well, so I hope that you'll enjoy that. I don't see any questions coming up yet on the chat, so I hope that you all enjoyed this particular jump. Know that even though we weren't physically together tonight, there was a definite group energy, and I hope that you felt it. I hope you're still feeling it. I did a grounding exercise at the end, but if you still feel a little loopy or a little out there after this experience, I hope that you will drink lots of clean water, maybe have a nice light meal afterwards. If you like, you might, pet an animal or play with children or go outside and be on the earth for a while just to get a little grounded. Or if you have some grounding stones in your house, even some river rocks or some hematite, those are good grounding stones as well. I really appreciate all of you for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed this experience. We offer a quantum jump once a month on the last Saturday of the month, and I hope you'll join us again. And since, this was another quirky one where we had a snowstorm, I may try to offer a makeup one as well if I get enough time. Please know that there are lots and lots of very cool experiences if you are local in Kansas City area, especially the Lee Summit, Missouri area, at the Council of Light Center. We have a lot of wonderful workshops coming up in the next week and in the next month of April. Lots of exciting stuff, and I hope that you will go to our website, which is www.counciloflightcenter.com. Or again, you can find out which workshops and classes I'm teaching and all the information that I do for corporate workshops. Business environment, they won't be real airy-fairy or woo-woo stuff. They will be scientifically based, and they can be custom designed for whatever purpose you'd like for your company or your community organization. So please do check that out. And again, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for your donation for the energy exchange of my facilitation of this workshop, and I hope that you got a lot out of it. And please know that this is kind of a delayed reaction experience. You had some experiences as you were doing it, but know that that's just the tip of the iceberg, and now you'll see a great shift in what's happening in your life, and I hope that you will continue to journal it, to discuss it among yourselves or with me, and I hope that you will try to teach this to someone else, or at least talk to them about the experience. The more you do, the better you are. I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. I thank you for your patience and your kindness and for your energy. And I give all of you